Hello everyone, I'm River Fox and welcome to the channel, and this is the Twine Peaks Endurance build series. This will be a series of videos which I will showcase each of the amplifiers in Twine Peaks and the builds that I have set up for them. Now this will work in both your Storm Shield defenses and your endurance runs, and some of the designs are my own unique designs, some I have got from other YouTubers online. So if I do know who the author of those designs is, I will link them in the description down below. There will also be a link in the description for the Twine playlist, which will cover all of the videos in this series. And there will also be some links of my Discord and Twitter accounts, so if you do have any free time, please do check them out. These have taken a really long time to build and test and get everything set up, and it's going to take a really long time to go through each of the videos as well. So if you do buy anything from the Fortnite store, please consider using code RiverFox, as it will help me out a great deal. And if you do go on to enjoy the content, then don't forget to hit that like down below and smash that subscribe before you go. If you turn on the notification bell, then you will always get updated of all my content when it comes out. But without further ado, we are going to get straight into the Twine Peaks Endurance build. Okay, now this is the lava amp, and this amplifier is right down to the south. Now this one is slap bang next to our hill amplifier to the left, and we also have the valley amplifier to the right. So this is our main lava amp, and this is another Chedic build, which is very effective. So I will go through the build, but if you do want to see an extensive build video on this, then do check out Chedic's video for this as well. I will be linking anyone who I have mentioned in my videos. I will link them in the description down below. But let's see, you will be getting spawn points from down here, the main area, which there will be down there, and you will also get the occasional spawn at this spot around up here as well. Now you will get the lava ball there, and you will get a lava ball down there as well. So there's two directions really then that they can be coming in. So we're gonna start from down here first of all. This is our main one. Now because our amplifier is literally all the way straight over there in the direction of this spawn point, so you will need to block off all of this section up here, which is like a bit of a ramp and ridges coming up. So to do that, you will have 3 wall launchers on here, which is going to fling them back out and make them go that way around. Now on top of this, you are going to have a floor piece, and you will have a normal cone which will go on top of all 3 pieces, and you will surround it by walls. You don't need to bother putting a wall on that side, as they can't go anywhere because of the rock anyway. And once that section is done, you will do exactly the same then for this next row up, which will have the normal floor and the edited cone on top, and surround that by walls as well. Now next row behind here, now on this row then we don't have any I don't think we have any floor pieces on here. Let's have a look actually. No floor pieces along this one. It is just our ramp. Now you can either use ramp or you can use the backward stairs, whichever you prefer. So you will have 4 of those, sorry, going across here, surrounded by a wall all the way around. Now on the next row back then, this one again, you will have the floor pieces or the edited cone into a ramp, whichever one you prefer, and again surround it by walls all the way around. And that is pretty much it back to there. Now this one in Chedic's design, he did have this piece here edited as a floor piece like that. but I decided I was going to leave mine blank like that, because I will place my base down at this spot, which hopefully then is going to strengthen all of the sort of section around here and pretty much most of the block off as well. So that's just my spot for the base, but you can edit that out if you prefer. These are all blocked off. No traps on here, because we have placed, now this is primarily for our next amplifier, our Valley amplifier, which I'll go through in another video. But because of these builds being here as well, that will prevent then the husks from coming around here, because you may sometimes get the odd spawn that will come here as well on the very edge of that. Now this is one that will get a lot of propane, especially the propane wave. And I have, it's quite funny, because of these defenses that we've got set up, I have been sort of stood over here on top of this rock, watching the propane guys coming up this ramp, heading towards this, seeing all of these builds here, and literally doing a 360 circle and going all the way back down again. And for some weird reason, they tend to get down to the bottom and then think, oh, we can go that long, we can go the long way round. So they will turn around and they will come back up, do the 360 and go back around again. So it can be quite funny to watch. But all this is just a solid floor piece with a cone on the top, just at the edge of this ridge here. So it means that if any husks do come along this point, then they can't go up there, so they're going to have to come up here, which means they're going to hit these, and they won't like that, so they've got to come over here and try this, and literally they will go all the way around. Now they can get out at this point, yes, they can get up here, but generally the wall launchers then will fling them back down, or if they make it this far, they will fling them back over there and they will start again. So I haven't really had any propane husks or any husks attempt to come around that direction. Now, once you have done all of this block up section here, these are kind of optional, but because we have launchers up there to fling them back down, I thought it was only appropriate we put some sort of wall lights and our wooden floor spikes in here, just so that when they hit the bottom, they are going to be taking some more damage as they go. And for the ceiling, we do have our ceiling drop traps pretty much along all of this section. So with all of these and our ceiling drop traps, then you're not going to be getting very many propane going off, if any at all. They will take them out pretty well. Now, as they do come up this ridge, of course, they will want to go under here. And again, this is from the Chedic design. So you have got a gas trap under here, so that if they do come under here trying to attack this piece, then they will be taking constant damage, so chances are they will move out and start heading up. So we've got some more wall lights here which are going to stun them and hopefully knock them back down a little. Again, another gas trap if they go under that one, with some more lights on there and some more lights on this one. Now, if they do get up to the top, then they will get hit by this launcher, which will then fling them all the way back down there to take a bit more damage, come back up, and of course all these tires are going to be dropping down this ridge, as this ramp as well, and hitting the bottom, so not very much will get up past that point. We do have the half edited walls in there as well, just to keep them over to this side. If they get to this point, another launcher with a tar pit, which will fling them out there. Now, as I said, you will be getting some spawn from this point here as well. So we have blocked this this two sides off with some wall launchers, just in case anything comes around this side. There is, under here, there is a big, let me see if I can edit this out properly. Oh my god. My editing has gone out the window. There we go. There is a ramp which goes all the way down to the amplifier down there. Now, I haven't set massive block off there. It is literally a cube with a floor piece in it, edited, and also we do have the backward stairs as well. So I mean, that is pretty much all we have got to block that off, with an extra piece down the bottom in case they break through that. But I don't tend to get anything wanting to go down there at all. So they will come in through this spot again with another edited wall piece here. They will hit our tar pit, and they will get hit by the wall launcher, which will fling them into this section. Now, although there isn't a vast amount of traps in here, we do have our floor freeze trap there. And we've got some wall lights just to stun them and make them take that little bit more damage from the freeze traps. No traps on these walls here at all. So they will come back up this point, get hit by this launcher again, which will fling them back out. If they come around here, then we have got this half edited wall in there. So they will have to come the long way round, which they will get hit by that launcher, which will fling them back out to that spot. And if they do get past there, another floor freeze trap here. And then next one, then we have a tar pit with a wall launcher, which will fling them in there. And then we will have another floor launcher here, which will fling them into this section, and they will have to work their way back up here. But pretty much very little ever makes it up to this point, to be honest. The only thing that comes up to this point is your mini bosses and your smashers. They're the only things really that have ever really made it this far. Now, for some reason, and I'm not sure why, the mini bosses, when they spawn on this on the waves with this amplifier, you will get 2 mini bosses, and they will both tend to head this direction first of all, and they will head directly for this wall. I don't know why. It is just that one main particular wall that they will head for. So what I will tend to do is I will normally have this edited out like that, and once they do get around here, I normally, with my constructor loadout, I will have the bull rush ability. So once they get to this point, if you catch it right, then you can bull rush them, which will literally bull rush them all the way down here. And I do have, which I was given recently, a Sir Lancelot spear as well, which will have the added sort of boost run with it, which is one of the abilities, and you can do a charge run with them. So once your bull rush has run out, you can use the charge of that then to literally charge them off. And if you can charge them down here, then they are pretty much going to be taken care of, and they can wander around and do whatever they like. Nobody will mind. But that is pretty much that build. There's nothing else really to show for it. I've just got the seal and drop traps, the tire traps, all over this area, which are brilliant for propane and the propane waves. It will take care of majority of them. So yeah, that is it. No lobber shield for this one. Don't tend to get lobbers and flingers on this one. It is mainly your propane wave that you will need to worry about. So yeah, that is our lava amp build. Don't forget to check out Chedic's video over on his channel as well about this. It will show you every single piece and structure that you need to place. But I hope you do find this useful. If you do, don't forget to drop a like down below, smash that subscribe before you go, and if you turn on the notification bell, then you will always get updated of all my content when it comes out. If you do buy anything from the Fortnite store, please consider using code RiverFox, as it will help me out a great deal. And if you do have the time, do check out my Discord and Twitter accounts. The links will be in the description down below, along with a link for the Twine Peaks playlist, which will cover all of the amplifiers and SSDs for Twine Peaks. But until the next time, I hope you have a lovely day. and stay safe, my friends.